All right, it's Monday morning, just before noon. We finished up our team meeting, our leadership meeting first and our team meeting second at the Oxford location. And today we made a film day. So it's a beautiful day, 63 degrees, sun shining, feeling awesome. So we're going to this house. 236 square was the main house, and then we put on 300 total because there's a little detached, it's not a garage, it's like a barn, a detached barn. But the detail in this house is so incredible. I can't wait to share it. You know, there's one thing that, besides it being steep and enormous and all that, the homeowner didn't want anybody driving on his driveway at all. So we had to ground drop the entire delivery, bring it up to the house, and then, you know, get it up to the roof. So it was complicated, but on top of that, the customer, I don't know if he made them with a plasma cutter or water jet, but he made these incredible decorative lightning rod type things that go on top of the peak beside the ridge vent. So he went up there and had it all scoped out and had this design. So we had to take these things off and then put them back on. So it's an incredible job. I mean, he did his research and he's like, there's nobody I trust with this job in the state more than I trust you guys. So we were super proud, and man, the results are amazing. Can't wait to share them. And Certainty, I'm coming after you. This doesn't make a magazine instead of those white roof houses that nobody installs, then I don't know what could possibly do it. No, I'm just kidding. But it should, right? It should. And I am going to be reaching out. So check it out. We lit. So you're like, man, what am I doing, right? When I was younger, I would say no pause, Jordans only. But now that I'm older and I have a little bit more to lose, I'm wearing the pause, especially on this thing. So let's go. All right, guys, so we're up here now. We installed a Certainty Northgate pewter shingle. It's the SBS shingle, 4 bundles a square. Replaced all the counter flashing, 6-inch downspouts. We went black on top of the roof, white everywhere else. All the valleys are W valleys, so everything's metal valleys on the house. You got all your ridge vent and all your normal stuff, but let's go up top and let's take a look up here. All right, guys, now we're up top, so check this out. So these are thick metal, decorative peak, I don't even know what to call them actually, but they secure underneath the ridge vent. So we had to cut the ridge vent. There's a bracket that runs left and right. We secure this to the wood. And there's also a pin that goes through the actual truss that's running horizontally, and it's secured here as well. So this is the beauty of all the peaks. So as you look around, you can see that 236 square, 12 pitch mostly. You can see what it looks like. And the guys that did this, Obed and his team, man, hats off. I mean, they absolutely rocked it. A job like this, we did it in the early spring, so it took about a week and a half. So this job came from door knocking, right? We door knocked on this house. We found damage to the roof due to hail, and we filed a claim, and the insurance paid for this whole roof, the gutters, and all the copper roofs that are attached to it, as well as the barn. So we're still waiting on the new copper to come in. So you'll notice there's a turret over there, there's 2 over here, and there's 2 cupolas on the barn that will all be getting replaced as well. So we're still out here, we're still getting it, we're still climbing roofs, right? We're still keeping it real. We're still out here doing this, man, and setting the tone, setting the standard for the area. Customer interviewed a bunch of companies and said we were the only ones that he would trust to do this job. And he left us a huge review, and I'm hoping to get a testimonial. If he was here, he was going to do it, but he wasn't able to meet us today. So it feels really good, man. And it's not me, it's the team. It's the team. We all work together. We all deliver the same message, right? In the team meeting, I always refer to the team back to the McDonald's cheeseburger, right? No matter where you go, the cheeseburger is still made the same. We start with the wrapper, and then we have the bun, right? We toast the bun, then it's ketchup, mustard, onion, pickle, burger, cheese, put the bun together, wraps the same way, and goes down the chute. So no matter who we're working with, whether big house or small house, the objective is that we give them the same experience, no matter who's in charge of the job, no matter what the size of the job, and no matter how complex the job is. We're setting the standard, and that's the goal for what we do. So we're still out here, boy.
What's up, guys? I'm here with Eric Reno from Paramount Building, man. We've been friends for like 20 years. This roof is how many square?
236 square on the house.
236 square. What's the pitch on it?
Mostly 12s, 14s.
12s, and so you've been doing roofing for how long?
Too long, man. As long as I've known you.
So, dude, we were kids and he was carrying bundles of shingles up and down. I remember I actually worked with him before. My shoulders were bleeding and the sun was, I was like, bro, I literally can't do this. I'm going back to landscaping. And you built a multi-million-dollar business.
Yeah.
And your city, now you're in multiple locations, has actually, it's like the most trusted roofing company around.
Yeah.
You're speaking, you're coaching. Dude, tell us a little bit about your journey, bro.
It's just incredible for me. It's not like it's not the destination. It's all about the journey, like you said, man. How much impact can we make? In my company, we have two different kind of customers. We have external customers and internal customers. So our internal customers are actually our team, the people that work with us, right? So we're trying to please them and give them room to grow, as well as doing the same thing on the outside for our external customers. So I think when you think like that, the mindset shifts. It's not all about what's happening outside, but when you build a team of internal people that care and that carry the same core values as you do, the impact you can make throughout the area you cover is incredible.
Bro, so I love marketing. I'm obsessed with marketing. What are some of the most powerful tips if somebody wants to get a ton of qualified leads coming into your business? Again, how do you position yourself so people are like, I want to go with that company?
You have to create a brand. And I know like there's so much noise around creating a brand. Like I'm gonna put my logos all over town. Like you have to realize you're not Pepsi, right? Like nobody looks at just your brand and says, oh yeah, that's this, until you've got it. So I always talk to my team about it like we're a marching band, right? And when we're playing really loud, everybody wants to come outside and ask why we're playing on the street, right? And they see it and it just resonates. So whether it's yard signs or trucks or shirts or billboards, different community softball fields, and it's like we want to be everywhere. Like how much ground can we cover? And we're not trying to go way outside of our service area. A lot of guys be like, oh, I want to take on more business, so I'm going to have a bigger area to work with. Dude, you have to own your space. Like you can't compete, you have to dominate, right? So we call it 5 mile famous in our industry, and it's like
5 mile famous.
Until you're 5 mile famous, like there's no way to expand, right? You have to be 5 mile famous, and you have to grit, man. It's all about the grit. Detroit Lions, baby. Shout out.
Dude, so, and one more thing to get to where you're at today, but you physically bled every day, bro.
So did you.
I know I did, bro.
So
I'm just so proud of you, man.
I'm proud of you too, man.
You're getting invited to speak in front of audiences. You're coaching people, and your roofing channel. What is it? I'll put a link in the description below.
Roofolution, Eric Reno.
Roofolution, Eric Reno, bro. All right, we're going back to our landscape jobs. I'm so glad to be here, bro. No, let's go get some lunch, bro.
Let's go eat.
All right.